When you're giving these briefings and you're on the sand and you envision all the factors that were taking place, it really brings it to life.
We're learning about these battles and what men went through and what soldiers went through and the real life places that they were. It's not on a whiteboard.
Getting that opportunity to see it up close and personal allows you to sort of jump into the narratives that you hear, especially because it's such a significant event in military history as well as world history.
We're here in Caen. It's kind of our forward operating base in the province of Normandy.
We're here as a group to conduct our staff ride, and the staff ride is a commissioning requirement for ROTC cadets. We go to a place of historical military significance and we evaluate the battles from the perspectives of the people who were involved in them.
It's our culminating event as ROTC cadets. This is a great experience that we get. It's a bonding experience, an educational experience, and ultimately a chance to remember and acknowledge those who came before us.
Slowly what I've been learning while I've been here and while we've been touring the beaches and seeing the bunkers up close and walking through the sand, struggling to get down and up hills, is the reality of certain aspects of conflict and warfare. Getting that opportunity to see it up close and personal allows you to sort of jump into the narratives that you hear.
If you're taking things you've learned from past experiences, if you're able to put yourself in their shoes, you're just building yourself up to be a better leader in the future.
Army briefs are slightly different than a business school presentation or a lab report, right? Military briefs need to be serious, but they need to be creative, and they need to have key takeaways.
We were all assigned a regiment probably 3 months ago, so we could start studying on it and have a really good idea when we got here what was going on.
I'm doing this research on leadership, the personal accounts of individual soldiers, acts of heroism. I really gain perspective on what I could do strategically and at the operational level back home when I become a leader as well.
The idea behind is that it helps us prepare for roles in leadership when we become officers and take command of troops.
Me personally, I'm not much of a history buff. I know the big picture stuff. But to have someone like Dr. Burke, who has spent his entire career studying World War II, studying everything that's happened in France since then, you ask him a question and you're like, who is ever going to know this? And he knows everything. So having him here with us, he's just able to give us so much of the little details that you're never going to find in a history book.
It's pretty humbling because you come out here, you do a little bit of research and you think you know what you know, and then you meet someone like Dr. Burke who's done all his personal accounts, he's been here many times, done tours with people, visited all the battlegrounds, and he pulls information on specific instances of the war that you wouldn't find anywhere unless you did some real hard digging. So having someone like him, it's really good for self-development, it's really good for operational overview, and it's a pretty humbling experience.
The American D-Day cemetery by Omaha Beach, that was the most awe-inspiring part of the trip.
They had 9,888 soldiers buried there. To just see that magnitude of how many people died, not just on D-Day, but over the entire campaign, and that's just a fraction of the people that wanted to be buried here in Normandy, and you got all the people back home buried in Arlington and other cemeteries.
It really puts in context the personal sacrifice that so many people made to make the campaign here a success.
I really feel like I have gained a deeper understanding of D-Day as well as the Second World War in general.
Staff rides like these, obviously we're very privileged to have this.
I really have felt reverent being here, so it's been an awesome experience.
Being on the same soil that the battle took place and having experts with you to give you tactical overview, it really puts perspective on what types of leadership strategies you can implement at the lower level that you have an effect on.
I wanted to be an officer because I saw Band of Brothers, because I saw paratroopers, because I saw the beaches on Normandy. And for me personally, this is the, again, culmination of all those dreams. Seeing the dream come together is what I'm taking from this trip.